It's easy to be committed to the goal because the goal is nice. The goal, to think about the goal and fantasize about what you want, it's easy because it feels good, thinking about things and wallowing in that thought. But what separates a goal from being fantasy to a goal being reality? What separates those things is work, is the process. The goal cannot exist without the foundational action steps that bring it into the world, that take it from fantasy to reality. It's the work which separates the two. It's easy to be committed to a goal and to think about it and that, but what isn't easy is to commit yourself to the process, the work. That's the hardest part, and that's why people don't work for what they want. That's why people don't achieve what they want to achieve, because they're scared of the hard work. Because looking at yourself in the mirror and realising that you're years away from where you want to be is really scary. And then when you think about the amount of work and the amount of effort it's going to take to get you there, it's even scarier. And in that moment you've got two choices. You can either let it break you and give up and think it's too much, I can't do it, no way, the self-doubt, which is your biggest enemy. Or you can take the road less travelled, where you say, do you know what, I'm going to be 5 or 10 years down the line, whether I try or not. I'm going to be, let's say you're 20 now and your goal is when you're 25. You're going to be 25 whether you like it or not. So it follows that you might as well work, because you're going to be 25 one day, and where do you want to be? Living the life of your dreams, doing something you care about, living a real life, a productive life, a meaningful life. Or living a life of easy pleasures, living a life of regret, looking back thinking what could have been, You got that choice there. Let it break you or let it make you. And you got to make the second, you've got to do it, because, nothing comes easy. And if it did come easy, it wouldn't be worth it. I want to be rich, but when I get rich, it's not the money that's going to make me feel satisfied. It's the fact that I worked my ass off for years with no recognition, nobody coming telling me what to do, just me, myself, my vision and my will and my refusal to give up. And it's the satisfaction that I'm chasing, it's not the money. So nothing in life that is worth having comes easy. The struggle is part of the package. That goal you see wouldn't be the same if if somebody handed it to you. Part of the package of success is the validation and the satisfaction in knowing you did it, you worked hard and you never gave in, So what separates those who achieve from those who don't? It's not just being committed to the goal, because that's easy. You've got to be committed to the process, to the daily work, to the daily action steps that lead to success. And over time, you will encounter, your friend's self-doubt that I spoke about. Self-doubt's the enemy. For me, it's taken a long time, years, before I've finally put self-doubt to rest. And even then, it's still in the back of my mind. But before, it was a roaring lion in my head. Everything I did, everywhere I went, you're not good enough. You can't do that. Giving in to other people who were negative, telling me, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, guess what? I've done it now. I've actually done the things that I said I was going to do, and I've proven them wrong. I've proven that lion wrong, and now that lion's a little kitten. And when he comes up to me and he says, you can't do that, I'm like, mate, you have no power here. Self-doubt is the enemy of success. You've got to put it in its place. If you don't believe in yourself, who's gonna? If you don't believe it's possible, how is it going to be possible? It all starts with you, it all starts with your will, it all starts with the goal, with the vision. But what turns the goal from fantasy into reality is the work. It's that daily work, it's that refusal to give up no matter what happens, no matter what's thrown in your way, no matter who says what to you, your own brain, other people, whatever. You refuse to give in, just refuse. One of my favourite quotes, and I don't know where I got it from, but it's, I will stand on this rock until the day I die. This is, to me, my path towards success, my discipline, my path, you could say. It's everything to me, because it's taken me from a timid young man to a man. You know, it's taken me to someone who's self-assured and confident and knows what he wants. And that's my rock, and on that rock I will stand. Nothing can stop me, nothing can move me. I've made a decision to better myself. I've made a decision to be better, to build something of my life, not just for myself, but for my child. And that's my rock, and I'll stand on that rock to the day I die, you know. So if you're out there watching this video, maybe you're starting out, gym, business, university, maybe you want to be an astronaut, you want to be an athlete, I don't care what it is, you know. Be realistic with yourself. Is this possible if I give myself 5, 10, 20 years? And if it is, go for it, man. Don't let anyone say anything to you, because only you know what you're capable of. So take this as motivation. Start now, go out for a run, crush it. If you can only run 200 metres, that's fine. It's better than zero. And then make it 201, 202. Keep pushing, keep grinding. Be committed to the process, and you can turn your vision from fantasy into reality.